Get out, boys! Get out! Run!
Lifters all day. All right, and I think we are ready.
I feel like when I can get behind them and get the crowd support involved, it just brings the most out of the lifters. And today we had some serious lifting. We had a couple battles going back and forth within flights of their own for all-time world records, and that's just something that you don't normally see. It was serious. Yeah, there was some guys that were going back and forth, and I didn't think I was going to be able to have the voice to last. And I don't know. It's probably one of the best meets I've ever seen. Definitely the best one I've ever got to announce and MC. So it's been great.
Come on! Let's go get it, Rob! Let's go, Rob! Let's go, Rob! Oh, yeah!
My impact phrases, I feel when you can say certain things, it triggers a response in people's mind, and sometimes they don't even know what they're capable of. One really strong one is, how bad do you want it? You know, but when you say it, you don't just say it, you gotta mean it. And when you say it by meaning it, these guys, you can see it on their face. I mean, they instantly get jacked up, and it's a trigger point. This is what you came here for. You know, how bad do you want it? Everything you got. This is what you do, what you gonna do. You know, there's a lot of different things that I like to say, but it's the impact of saying it. And these guys, you know, as a lifter myself, I know that. So when I'm on the platform and I hear something and it makes me think, it really drives that spark.
Let's go get it!
You're going to be able to lift what you're capable of lifting, what you're prepared to lift. And prepared is both your physical preparation and your mental preparation. So, you know, how you approach your training physically and mentally, and how you kind of visualize your performance in a competition is really important mentally. So, you know, if you get distracted and you start focusing on, well, my fans want me to lift really well, like so do I. You know, my sponsors want me to lift well. You know, the people coming to the meet, they want me to lift well. You know, obviously everyone wants to see you lift well, which is great, but you know, you're going to lift what you're capable of lifting, and if you put too much pressure on yourself, you're going to prepare differently than you should to prepare optimally, and that's, you know, so you can't let the pressure affect you too much. And so sometimes that makes me re-center myself and think, you know, I love the sport, I love to train, I'm blessed to be physically healthy enough to train, and I'm blessed with enough success in the sport where there are people who actually care what I do when I compete. You know, fans and other people who tell me they actually began to lift because they watched me lift. You know, those things are all great, but in the end, I'm only going to lift as well as I can. You know, I know my day will come where I might have a great meet, and I know there might be a day where I was planning to do a meet and get injured, and that's the last meet I ever do. Things are out of my control in a certain sense, but you know, I'm comfortable with that, and I just want to enjoy the training that I do, you know.
You know what you want to do! Come on now! Good to say, no lift.
You know, we're having fun. We're not out here curing cancer. We're just we're lifting weights, and to a degree, people find a lot of joy in that, and so that's it is what it is. It's great. We're very fortunate that we can just have a pastime, basically be something that we're so obsessive with.